Hey brochacherinos and brochacherinos, this is my quick 3-minute guide to how to kill Kil'Jeaden. I know that you asked for bathroom break from the raid to see the strategy and don't get kicked cause you failed mechanic, so let's begin. Fight has 3 phases, 2 intermissions. Phase number 1, 120% of boss health. Mechanic number 1, soaking the Armageddon. If you don't have green debuff from soaking, find a small red swirling stuff and soak it. If someone forgets to soak, it's a vibe. If you have physical immunity like Ice Block, Netherwalk, Turtle Stance, then you might have to soak the big ones. When it's your turn to soak, go on it and use the CD. Mechanic number 2, adds. If you get debuff and you get significantly bigger, stuck under the boss and AoE focus the adds 100%. Mechanic number 3, Singularity or Knockball. Purple orb comes from the sky on the middle, it knocks, far. Stay close to it, not on it. It touches you, you die. Intermission 1, 80% of the boss. New mechanic 4, the laser, or focus Dreadflame as well. When someone gets arrow above their head, run from the boss in straight line, everyone else make a line between the arrow player and the boss. Make sure to type /range 5 and stay 5 range from everyone to avoid taking extra explosion damage. New mechanic 5, the circles. If you get circle, run away from the middle and from everyone else so you don't hit anyone with the damage. It doesn't kill, but it hurts. Other mechanics are repeating except the knockball is not in the middle, but it's on random position. Marks on the corners of the room will help for better coordination. Phase 2, 80% to 40% of the boss health. This is a mix of all previous mechanics, just a bit more random. So keep on soaking, run the orb, soak the laser, etc. If you're a melee, it's better to run away when laser or the focus Dreadflame is happening, let the range soak it, cause usually melee are dead here. Intermission 2, 40%. Lots of mobs and darkness. Find Illidan to grant you vision debuff that allows you to kill the adds. When you find it, ping the map, kill the adds and that's it. You can't heal, get healed, target or interact with anything without the buff. Phase 3, 40% to 0%. No more Armageddon. Remember the big swirling shit from before that you needed to soak? Well now, run away from it because it's not Armageddon. It's new mechanic number 6 called Flame Orb. Assign high mobility class to stay close to it, and as soon as it lands, run as far away possible, ideally next to a rift. What is a rift? It's a new mechanic number 7, it's a circle that covers 1/4 of the room almost. When he casts Darkness of the 1000 blah blah, on 80% of the cast, you go inside the rift because he protects you from the cast, and then get instantly out when it finishes. The rift pulls you, does damage and it's bad. This is the only purpose of it, and to also soak the flame from the flame orb. I mentioned Darkness from blah blah, right? That's a long cast that does a lot of damage. The first one, or on the start of the phase, you cannot stop. You need really big damage reduction CD and personal CDs to save the raid. Last new mechanic number 8 is the Obelisk. Many people are failing at this mechanic because sometimes, if you don't see visually how it looks like, it's hard to understand. Trust me, I failed myself couple times in the first week as well. That is why I took the time to draw you a picture here in Picasso style, of course. That will explain that this visually all this stuff. I have 2 parts of the image. Depends how your brain works, one way or another will be easier for you to understand. Let's say that we have 4 obelisks in the room, like this one here, drawn with the square. So what you have to do is zoom out completely your camera and find yourself, look around and find where the obelisks are. Now you have to understand that the obelisks are generating their lasers parallel to the room edges. So the obelisk beam will never be in some weird direction like this one here, like the orange line. It will always be parallel to the edges of the room. How the first image works is, after you found out all the obelisks, you find yourself a location where the obelisk will not generate a beam. How the second image works is you have to imagine that you are the obelisk and that you are generating beams parallel with the room edges. After you imagine that you are the obelisk, you have to find yourself a position where you're not hitting with your beams any obelisk, like this guy here. If you're one of these guys that will not really care about the obelisk or something, that you're gonna find yourself generating your beam into an obelisk and you are going to die. These are the 2 examples that helped me a lot when I was learning the obelisk, and hopefully they will help you as well, guys. Laser circles repeat as well on this phase. Here is the strategy that we mentioned in this video. Thanks, switch on 5 fell close debuffs. And that's all for the videos, guys. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe for new stuff and like the video if you think it deserves a like. In the meanwhile, love you much, no homo, and see you in the next one. Umrenov.
Yeah, 6 million, 4, 3 million, 1 million, dead.
Good job! Okay. Fuck yeah! Nice.
Good job,
Holy
good job.
fuck, man.
Told you this bitch is going down.